everybody. Are white lies destroying your marriage? Welcome to the Turn It Up Marriage Tips and Tools Show. Hi, I'm Kelly. I'm a pastor, police chaplain, marriage coach, and author of the book Turn It Up, How to Have the Lifelong Marriage That You Really Want. Well, another one of the mistakes that I've observed couples make when I do marriage coaching, and this mistake can be very damaging to a marriage. It's the habit that some have of giving themselves permission to tell white lies to their spouse. Perhaps you've fallen into this trap. Now, I'm not talking about being tactful, polite, or choosing your words carefully to avoid hurting your spouse's feelings or someone else, but about deliberately misleading or saying something is true that you know is not true. Because these white lies are not about something important or critical, we justify these lies and we say, well, it's no big deal. But these seemingly harmless white lies can do significant harm to your marriage because they can injure the trust you have in your relationship and with your spouse. Let me remind you that trust is foundational to a healthy and strong marriage. You can't really be close to someone you don't trust. And in addition to eroding trust, lying is damaging because one lie usually leads to another. For example, your wife asks you this morning to pick up some milk on your way home from work, and she calls while you're driving and asks you if you remember to get the milk. Do you say yes, even though you forgot, because you don't want her to get mad at you? So, to cover up this lie, you stop by a store and buy some. Then, when she asks you why you're late, you have to come up with another white lie to cover that. The way to stop this pattern is to simply own your mistake and admit it. You could say, yeah, I forgot to get the milk, but I'll stop right now. Thanks for the reminder. The reason we lie is to avoid something unpleasant or because we don't want to take responsibility for our actions. We justify these lies because we don't want to make our spouses angry or upset. We also don't want to experience the way they express their anger, right? So we lie to avoid facing the consequences of our actions. Essentially, we're trying to manage the outcome of a situation. Well, here are some ideas on how to stop this pattern and strengthen your marriage. First, take responsibility for your actions. Recognize that you're not perfect and that you make mistakes. Secondly, make a commitment to tell the truth and not hide or cover up your mistakes, regardless of the consequences. It's better to tell the truth than to cover up a mistake. Thirdly, share your mistakes even before your spouse calls you on it. For example, if you forget to pay your mortgage and have to pay a late fee, tell your spouse before they see it on the next mortgage statement. This is going to build trust and get you out of the habit of covering up. And then number 4, ask your spouse to not overreact when you tell the truth. Some people lie because they want to avoid the explosion of anger that they're going to get if their wife or husband catches them in a lie. So ask them not to overreact, and maybe they can help you with this. And then fifthly, ask God and others for help. If this is a habit that's challenging for you to stop, ask God to help you make better choices. After prayer, ask a friend to help you too. If you talk to a friend before you lie to your spouse, that person can help you see how what you're about to do will actually make things worse, not better, in your home and in your marriage. And here's a promise from the Bible for you. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Hey, if you want more advice on this topic and other things, check out my book, Turn It Up, How to Have the Lifelong Marriage That You Really Want. It's available right now at an amazing 75% discount. Just go to turnitup.coach/75. For less than the price of a latte, you can transform your marriage. Well, that's all for today's episode of the Turn It Up Marriage Tips and Tools Show. I hope you found these insights helpful in strengthening your marriage. Join me next time for more practical advice and tools that will help you turn it up. And until then, keep turning it up. Bye-bye.